One more story, exactly the same, was the gentleman in his 80s, independent, reads a newspaper article, gives the clinic a call, travels 15 miles, a lot of traffic in the area that they live, reads the newspaper on a Sunday and says, hey, I want an appointment. I'm in my 80s. Well, we don't take your insurance. We don't work with Medicare. That's okay, I'll pay with cash. I'm good, I'll come down. We'll start with a free discovery visit. He reads the newspaper, and the newspaper talks about independence, it talks about mobility, and it has a key word or key phrase, preservation of self-worth. The exact article talked about preservation of self-worth. This guy calls, he rings the clinic, he says, I'm willing to come 15 miles through traffic, past multiple clinics that take my insurance to get to yours, knowing full well that you're cash. I even know your cash rate. Has a discovery visit, doesn't book a plan of care. Oh, he didn't want to pay out of pocket. Didn't want to pay cash. Changed his mind. He didn't fucking change his mind. You unchanged it for him. Because you started selling physical therapy. You started selling to a guy in his 80s relief from back pain who's had fucking back pain for 30 years. The elderly are a lot of things, but they're not fucking stupid, right? They're not stupid. And they also, many of them, don't even need to get a relief from back pain for giving you their money. Many of them are just happy to stay where they are for their money. Don't let me get any worse. If I can just stay where I am, I'll keep paying you the money. But oh no, physio goes in with the initial evaluation. We'll get rid of this back pain for you. No problem at all. We'll get rid of back pain. We'll put you through this exercise program. We'll bring you in 3 times a week. We'll put you on these machines. We'll get this and this done for you. He's like, I don't want none of that. I just want to be able to keep my mobility because I have an elderly wife who's currently in a wheelchair, and if I lose my independence, she goes in a home. Never once spoken about. Guarantee it. Here, yes. Why did you call? Now, there was a failure of communication between those 2 departments. But the reason that this person dropped off at that point was because they stopped selling the thing that the customer wanted to buy. This guy, in his 80s, with 30 years of back pain, all he wanted to be able to do was stay where he is. That's it. Don't kid me. Don't lie to me. Do you not think that that guy has spent 30 years trying everything that he can? If somebody was going to come up with a cure by now, he'd have found it. But we don't need the cure. We need to get on his level and speak about the thing that motivated him in the first place to travel through traffic 15 miles away, driving past multiple clinics that would have took his insurance, knowing full well what the price was. This guy would have sold his house if you'd have sold him on, we'll keep you in this clinic twice a week in order for you to maintain enough mobility to be able to continue to push your wife in that wheelchair until you die or she dies. That's all he wanted. When this stopped happening, he dropped off. He didn't give the clinic the $2,000 minimum, probably in the first month that he would have done. It was never, ever an out-of-network problem. He showed that he was willing. He told you that he was able. They don't just change their mind. You say something, you do something, or you don't do something that causes them to change their mind. Said differently, you fucked it up. They're already on their way to you. Don't fuck it up. What do they want? The marketing tells us what they want. Great. Does the front desk know how to find out what they want? Can I just ask, what was it that attracted you to Paul Gough Physio Rooms in the first place? I've heard so much good things about you. My friends have been many times. They tell me all about the service. They talk about the fact that you've got a good team there. But I just love the idea of the customer service, and I want somebody to give a shit about me. All right, so that's what you're buying. Wants us to give a shit. All right, turn the handle up. Give a shit even more than we would in the first place, if that's what they want. Keep giving a shit. Keep giving a shit, and keep giving a shit. Now, if they turn around and said, I saw your video on Facebook and it spoke to me because I want to be able to get back to playing soccer. Is that why you're here? That's why I'm here. All right. Okay, Johnny, this guy's here. All he wants to do is play soccer. Let's put fucking pictures of soccer players up in the treatment room if that's what we have to do, and put your fucking soccer jersey on if that's what you have to do. I don't give a shit. Just make him feel as though he's getting what he wants. Because if we do that, he'll stay with us. He's told us. You're losing them because you're not selling what they want. Bottom line.
Thanks for watching this video, and if you found it helpful, and if you now find yourself thinking, I wonder what else this person can help me with, head over to paulgough.com/books, where you can find my best-selling books, which will show you how to add more profit to your practice. Or send an email to paul@paulgough.com to ask about how we can help you accelerate the growth and profitability of your clinic. And by the way, if you know anybody who would find this helpful, please share this video out. Thanks so much.